Hey guys, welcome to another session of RBTL. Yesterday we had Luluka Melissa news. It wasn't even news, so I didn't really want to talk about it. But I am glad they gave us this Guilty Gear collab preview pretty much like one day after. So hopefully no one people who have missed Dizzy and Biken have not used all their bookmarks summoning for Luluka and Melissa at the point of this recording, of course. This is pretty cool. So we have a new hero coming in. There's actually a page on her as well. Well, the info down here. All we have is that she's a ranger and she's fire, and Elphelt Valentine. I never played the Guilty Gear editions when she came in. I played a couple of the earlier ones, so she's roughly a newer character for me. I mean, she looks a waifu, so there is apparently some information on the Japanese stream in terms of the Epic 7 official Japanese stream, saying that in the collaboration, these 4 collab heroes will appear: Soul, Dizzy, Biken, and obviously now with Elphelt. And it says that Soul and Elphelt can be obtained by other means other than summoning. So it could be potentially possible, like if they classified her as Soul and her can be like obtained by other means, there's the possibility that she's free. Now I don't want to get people's hopes up, so I'm not gonna dive into this too deep, but I was explaining before the video recording on stream that depending on licensing issues and what kind of deal that Smilegate got this time, basically if any character, licensed character, is being used in purpose of gacha, then Smilegate has to fork out more money. But we can't speculate because we don't know what the dealing is behind. So right now there's absolutely no other info except from a translation from a Japanese stream that says potentially or that she is obtainable like Soul Bad Guy. But my question is, will Smilegate change up their summoning strategy? So for example, like Draco played in a couple of the limited return banners, the limited artifacts, we could grind 1 copy, but then you have to summon the rest. Are they going to do this for a hero? We'll have to find out. Regardless, this banner, when I looked at the news this morning, I was pretty excited, of course. You guys know my thoughts on Guilty Gear in general last year, and we've already kind of speculated that they're going to be returning since other servers don't have Biken and Dizzy, and most likely it's cheaper to renew the contract once they already have the characters already built in terms of like skill sets and where they'll use them in the game. So we were kind of expecting that this would come back. It's about the same time too, actually, last year. But yeah, no news on Ino right now in terms of like, is she gonna be usable? I highly doubt it. Most likely it's gonna be the exact same storyline. I don't know where Elphelt will be put into the story, or maybe she's not even in the story. But regardless, if we can get her for free, that's fantastic. Because at the most you have something pretty to look at, so, or even decently usable, but we'll have to find out. We'll see. In light of the actual collaboration event as well, we have a free summon ticket, but it's a 4 to 5 star one, so I mean, most likely I'm gonna get a 4-star out of that one, but of course everybody gonna get different ones. Oh, there's a special artifact too. Oh, I didn't notice that. Special artifact. It must be similar to what we've gotten on these ones, where like it's something that you don't need to max, and mostly has an effect on your game in terms of everything outside of your heroes, most likely, but we'll have to find out. So we already have the anniversary artifact for more experience. We've had ones that will allow your heroes to heal more, stuff like that. So yeah, I mean do I mean trash? Yeah, maybe, possibly trash, yeah. Just another inventory slot. I wish you could just shelve away your artifacts too, or Smilegate, just give us more inventory slots. Celebration artifact. Okay, and then yeah, so yeah, check-in rewards. This is cool too. Of course, there's a buff event coming. This is definitely very cool, especially in the light of the hunts right now. Everybody's already hunting so hard for the reforged materials. That's another topic in and of itself, but it seems that we aren't going to get any reforged material drop rate up. It's kind of expected, to be honest, but it would have been nice to see that. Maybe in the future, maybe not so quick, especially when hunts are so hot right now. And then another free equip event, which is just fantastic in light of the collab. And yeah, and then spirit altars, whatever, who cares. But really, the hunts, gold increase, those are where the money's at right there. Very cool. And then we got to collaboration packs. I'm not going to talk about this too much. Most likely people who are already spending anyway should buy the collaboration packs. They're usually pretty good bang for buck, so if you are doing it. And of course, like I already said, that this is coming. So in terms of with Guilty Gear actually coming back, Dizzy, Baiken will most likely still be the main summonable banners. How does this change the forecast in terms of RTA? Yes, of course it's going to change. Portrait of Saviors most likely will not be a banned artifact anymore. Soul Bad Guy, Dizzy, and Baiken will most likely be usable now that all servers should be able to have them. A lot of people, I think, worry about Dizzy being in the roster now. Yes, Dizzy is OP, but I don't know. I think there's a lot of ways to counter her now. Like, will someone really draft a Dizzy in their technically 4-man pick? I don't know. We'll wait to see. I'm pretty sure she will be drafted, but there's gonna be just hard counters, high stats to resist her, or immunity, and I'm pretty sure she's not going to be as scary as people think she is. The pre-ban feature, of course, is another thing that's already implemented, so worst case scenario is you could pre-ban Dizzy. So in terms of RTA Spectrum, I'm excited that Dizzy's going to be there, so it adds a potential wasted pre-ban, so to speak. Baiken, on the other hand, might be a really good opener in RTA. I mean, like, Baiken's very deadly if you have her as an opener. With the 90 gear, you could get her to relatively pretty decent speeds too. So like, there's another opener option now for people who have speed heroes and speed deck. Baiken, because I mean, even in Guild War, like, some people like bait her with a Crow or whatever and end up losing if it's a well-built Baiken, or their Crow is scuffed, of course. But now with an RTA, I mean, you can pick and choose your target. So I actually feel that Baiken might have more play, or equal play, to Dizzy, in my opinion. But yeah, Portrait of Savior is going to be a big deal, though. I would say that's going to be a big game changer. And the fact that now Portrait of Savior is going to be back, but we don't have that old challenge event that we had in the past, where the Hall of Trials replaced it. For newer players, you may have not known about this, but in the past we had these challenge events where we could grind as many portraits as possible. We'll have to see what they do in terms of grinding it, but I'm thinking that the Portrait of Saviors this time might be only grindable to 1 max limit broken. So for people who have missed it in the past, you might not be able to get multiple portraits, but I mean, but having one is better than nothing, I suppose. Or at the most, you could keep 2 copies and just use your Powder of Knowledge over time, because I think it is a worthwhile artifact, at least right now. But anyways, those are my thoughts on this. Still very excited that Guilty Gear is coming back, and as thought, but I'm actually more surprised that they still brought in a new character, which I'm even more excited of, because more waifu. Soul Bad Guy just does not fit in that poster there. The 4 others have something that he doesn't have. Anyways, I'm gonna end. Alright, so a kind of a second part of the video. So someone on stream, Jock Fee, so I'm gonna give him a shout out. He actually said the Japanese website actually edited the article, and they no longer claim you can get her for free, but they say that you should wait for more details. So that's actually very, very important, because then we don't need to speculate at all. And I made a mistake on bottling 4-star artifacts. So people on the stream were also saying that you probably can't do it. You can't do it, rather. So, nope. Facebook a quiz event as well if you want this. I was already telling the stream that I'm probably not going to do this. I'll probably make a burner account, because if they see me drop my name, they can quickly see my profile and then see who I am as well. So it's either I can make a burner account on Facebook, get the 3-leaf, or I don't get the 3-leaf. I don't care, to be honest. Not worth leaking. But is it a leak or simply a mistake? I think it could be potential that they spoke ahead of time and then now they want to retract it, because it spoils the surprise potentially. But I don't know. It depends. Or maybe they got their info wrong, right? We all know that Smilegate has translation errors as well. So it could be that the Japanese stream misunderstood what they meant to, you know? So it's either way, it's a mistake. There's a mistake happening. We just don't know what the mistake is. So we'll have to see. Yeah, we just have to see. Anyways, now I'm gonna truly end the video. If you guys have Discord, check out the Discord server. Follow me on Twitter. Subscribe to YouTube if you haven't. As always, thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you guys next time.